Well, the government today released details expanding on the theme of building a caring society outlined by President Keng in his address as Parliament reopened last Friday. Now, strengthening social safety nets will be a key area of focus for policymakers. Steps are also being taken to ensure that our elderly are taken care of. The government has pledged to keep healthcare affordable for all Singaporeans. To enhance retirement adequacy, the CPF system will be improved and the re-employment age may be raised beyond 65 to 67. But observers say the CPF system should not be loaded with too many objectives at any one time.
The number of citizens aged 65 and above will triple to 900,000 by 2030. The question is how to ensure that Singaporeans will continue to lead meaningful lives in their twilight years. One way is to enhance retirement adequacy. The Manpower Ministry said it will continue to review and make improvements to the CPF system so Singaporeans can retire with peace of mind. Those Channel News Asia spoke with said improvements could be in the form of raising CPF contribution rates as well as the contribution ceiling for all workers, and also apportioning the CPF contributions based on the different needs of Singaporeans at various stages of their lives.
Person starting out in life, let's say in his 20s, he probably would be looking at other things like forming a family and buying a home and so on and so forth. He knows that eventually he would also have to provide for retirement, but relatively speaking, I think many more would be more concerned about those kinds of things. So I think there will always be some balance to be struck between these kinds of things, and maybe the rates at which the contributions should go into, let's say, the ordinary account and the special account. We could also look at it and see whether or not these can also be varied as one ages.
One economist says more can be done to help Singaporeans unlock their assets instead of simply raising the minimum sum to ensure regular income for Singaporeans in their retirement years.
How do you overcome the situation of an asset-rich cash poor? So you must set in a mechanism within the CPF system that how the asset which was being enhanced over the decades can be unlocked into cash that partly can be kept in CPF in order to help to fund the old age, in order to help to pay for the insurance, rather than keep increasing the minimum amount, because no amount minimum is considered enough.
Observers said a review of the CPF system is timely, given Singapore's aging population and changes in the retirement age. But they also add that any change should be sustainable, taking into account the needs of not just workers, but also businesses.
There's a lot of cost pressure coming to businesses from different segments: rent, labor, compliance, and we have to be mindful that businesses are already paying higher wages in the process of competing to recruit, retain workforce.
And in line with enhancing retirement adequacy, the government is also considering raising the re-employment age to 67, a move that's welcomed by both the union and businesses already grappling with a tight labour market.